Hello everyone, my name is Angelique. Welcome to my tutorial. If you have been practicing Ashtanga or any type of vinyasa method, then you have been introduced to the Chaturanga Dandasana. And it is hard. It's hard for nearly everyone when you're first learning to do it. So this tutorial is going to back it up and break it down. I'm hoping to give you some options and a pathway to build up the body awareness and the strength patterns required to do this pretty challenging moment. So we're going to begin in the straight arm plank position to set up our distance between the hands and feet. So line up your shoulders so that they're over the hands. You don't want to be behind the wrists, and you don't want to be too far forward over the fingers. Somewhere around the palm. There's some range that's available and possible, but not too far forward, not too far back. And then lifting and engaging the legs. Let the heels reach back in space so that you're solidly on the ball of the foot, not up here on the tiptoes. On the ball of the foot, heels reach back, quadriceps engaged, and the belly drawn in. Keep the belly drawn in to send the tailbone toward the heels. Press the floor away. Even this moment is very strength building. Now the first option is to use the knees, chest, chin from the classical Surya Namaskar version, lowering those 3 points at the same time. Dropping knees, chest, and chin to the floor. From there, you can use the feet, pushing the knees forward, chest forward, rolling over the feet into your upward facing dog. Now, that is an acceptable modification and starting point for the Chaturanga Dandasana. However, I feel it's important to tune in to that drawing in of the low belly, connecting to the bandha support, lengthening the low back. The knees, chest, chin version allows you to drop into the lumbar, and we want to correct that pattern as soon as we're able to. Yeah? So the next option from the straight arm plank position, active legs, heels reach back, set this alignment first, then just take the knees down. Not forward, not back. Right from this moment, take them down. Check in and keep the belly lifted. Keep the tailbone reaching for those heels. Press the floor away through the arms. Gaze slightly forward, maybe 3 feet from your fingertips. Bend the elbows back and lower to the floor as slowly as you can, all the way down so the whole body lands at once. That can be very hard at first. Notice if your tendency is to drop the belly first or the hips first and then sort of wave your way down, or if you tend to leave the hips sticking in the air and lead with the shoulders, and try to find a connection to that low belly where the whole body lands at the same time and the arms are doing the work to lower you down. From there, you can point the toes, scoot the hands back, and move into your upward facing dog. As you build the strength to maintain that long spine alignment, the arms get stronger, and you're able to get down to the floor with control, then try to do it with the knees up. So I realized that as the arms are weak and struggling for control, there's going to be some collapsing. That's okay. Let it happen. Challenge yourself to go into that space where you want to collapse and try to be strong there. Over time, you will build the strength through that moment, but don't avoid it, right? As you're able to claim that control all the way down with the knees down, then try to do the same with the knees raised. Engage the legs, heels reach back, belly drawn in so the tailbone lengthens for the heels. Push the floor away from the arms, bend bending the elbows back. Keep your body in one long line. Let it all land at the same time. Again, you're going to go through the process where you lose strength and the collapse happens. Notice it, challenge yourself through it, build the strength, and eventually you'll have control all the way down. As that becomes consistent, you will be able to find that place where the body stays in long line and you can pause at the hover. If you can find that, use your feet to push you through, rolling over the feet into your up dog. And then you have found your full Chaturanga Dandasana. Yeah? So a few different versions. The first one to start with is knees, chest, chin. Using the feet then to push you through into up dog. The next version is to lower the knees, keep the alignment and connection through the core, lengthening the low back, and do the work to lower and gain strength to control that lowering all the way to the floor. That can take weeks or even months, so be patient, right? No hurry. Strength building is a process. As that becomes consistent, do the same work with the knees lifted. Challenge yourself to, with control, with alignment, lower all the way to the floor. Then you can challenge yourself to stop at that hover moment and use the feet to push you through and up. So once again, the full version, legs strong, belly drawn in, tailbone lengthened, push the floor away, gaze slightly forward. Lower with the elbows pointing back to the hover. Use the feet to push through and up. Knees are lifted for your up dog. Good. Give it a try. Do the work. If it's challenging, growth is inevitable. You can get through this. Thank you.